Hello, welcome to another edition of From the Bars to the Bricks Prison Ministries. I am Kev, your favorite felon. How is everybody doing on this blessed Thursday afternoon? I hope well. Hope definitely more blessed than stressed. Today we are going to talk about birthdays in prison. What it's like to have a birthday in prison, what it's like to be a family member on the outside when your loved one has a birthday. Before we go any further, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment. I want to hear from you guys. Let's get the word out. Let's change the world. I'm just a small ministries, a poor guy from Kansas, trying to change the world and make it a better place. If you'd like to support the ministries, please see the on the ticker down here that PayPal right there, Cash App, Cash App, even the name, it's still under the ministries. We're a nonprofit. It is tax deductible. Also, the merch, please go buy our merch. Any of the merch for Jay goes to support Jay and his brothers and their stuff and their channels and everything. And everything um, to on the rest of the merch goes to a scholarship for a child of an incarcerated parent. So all donations go to good deeds, and obviously your cash donations they come support the ministries, our youth projects, the improvements in the community. The I'm trying to work with some people to get some menu changes. So there's a lot of things that the money will help with. So it would be going to a good cause. I hate asking for money, but be it I am a ministries and we do work on donations. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. This has been on my heart last few days, especially yesterday, as my son's 25th birthday was yesterday, and not only is he incarcerated, he's not in good shape health wise, and he was unable to call me yesterday even. So I didn't even get to talk to my son on his birthday, and I don't even know that he got to check his email. So I don't know if he got the email lit. Well, I wished him happy birthday and told him I loved him because the facility in lockdown. And that's hard on me too, but man, inside, when you don't hear from people and stuff, you think, or you're not able to call your loved ones on your birthday or whatever, the little stuff you can do, man, it just really is devastating. And it's already a hard time when you're incarcerated. And I know people always say, do the crime, do the time. That's great. However, the time is hard, and a lot of times there's too much time for the crime or there's not enough time for the crime. It don't seem to be a good justice system for sure, more of an injustice system. But we have to just go with it, and try to make changes and stuff. But it is what it is at this point. Birthdays in prison are hard, man. Especially if you're in an area where you're locked down, you're like by yourself or whatever. They can be so lonely in prison, and that's where I really enjoyed. Even the cell when me and Eric Rosselli's birthdays were special to us, and we always made a meal or got fresh favorites or whatever, and had a good day. We spent the evening, just hung out, do whatever whichever's birthday wanted to do, watch TV, go to the band room, whatever it was, and that's what we did. And in the dorm, if you're a popular person, I was fairly popular and fairly liked, and so man, my birthday in the dorms were just awesome. I just plate after plate after or bowl after bowl of gumbo cakes and stuff people would make, and just different stuff, and that's, it was really cool. And I when I worked out in maintenance. The maintenance department always recognized the inmates of their birthdays and stuff, which was really good and nice. And it makes you feel appreciated, and in such a lonely time when you're incarcerated, every little bit helps. And if you're unfortunate enough to be one of the oddballs, or what someone considers a weirdo or whatever, you may not get nothing for your birthday, because there's people in prison that don't have anybody on the outside. They don't have anybody to call, to write, to talk to. They don't have anyone, literally nobody. And it's heartbreaking, because it's still a human life. I don't understand. I don't know. We don't, our system concentrates on punishment, not rehabilitation, correction, not discipline. Discipline means to teach, to change the methods that they're using, to, it's to guide, it's not to punish. And with the lack of programs and stuff like that, and especially in Kansas, KDOC really messes with your visits. They mess with your phone calls, your emails, anything they can do to poke at you and prod at you, and they're bad about that. And they'll find just the smallest excuse to censor it or ban it. We've had magazines. They went through a long period where the KDOC was sending back magazines like Science World, Popular Mechanics. For real? I mean, they were trying, there's security threat, this and that. It's just you want to be difficult and violate people's rights. But anyway, birthdays in prison, incarcerated, are horrible. County jail, even worse, because there's even less movement, less to do. Canteens so expensive. Gumbos, I was fortunate to have, money, and so I'd gumbo a lot of nights, but not everybody had that. And and I would share with some people, but I didn't make some. I wasn't going to be somebody's hustle either. I would share when I wanted to share. You know what I mean? Not when I was begged to or whatever. I just kind of, whatever God put on my heart, whoever to bless is who I blessed. And it was usually a random person. And most of the time, quite honestly, when I do that, I will bless the biggest outcast or weirdo in the prison, just to show that someone cares, just to show that, hey, you're not alone in this world. But that's me. I'm I'm a firm believer in people make mistakes, and anybody can change given the right tools, the right mental capacity, and the desire to change. So, I mean, the desire and the mental capacity, those are the keys. I mean, that anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. So, anyway, birthdays in prison are rough. Birthdays of a loved one that's in prison are rough on us that are on the outside, especially when it's our children. And, it's even more devastating with our children, because we see how, unfortunately, most people, parents want their kids to follow in the footsteps. Some of us parents do not. We want them to learn from our mistakes, not make the same mistakes. However, it hasn't worked like that. I didn't set the best example. And I know my kids and their incarceration, their drug abuse, the overdoses, the dying on me a couple of times, being revived, that's all contributed to me and me not being there for my kids, and was incarcerated and not being a dad. It's a hard pill to swallow, especially as my son looks at a lot of time. And he's made some mistakes. He's done some bad things, some things I really don't agree with at all. Actually, completely against. But that's my son. And I love him. And I will do anything for my kid. I I didn't raise him to put hands on women. It's what he chose to do. So he's choosing now the consequences. But Dad's still there for him. Like I said, I don't like what he did, but I don't like the behavior, but I love the person because my son is an awesome, awesome young man. Anyway, if you have someone that you know is incarcerated, send them a letter for their birthday. Even not even on their birthday. Man, I know life gets busy out here, but even if it's a hey, what's up? Thinking about you. Really busy right now though. Just want to let you know you're on my mind. Love you, like you, whatever. Send that letter. That will change someone's day. And I promise you, the more support somebody has and the more the drive and the things they have to work towards to change and make a difference in their lives and support they have to change is how they will succeed. It's plain and simple. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. You can literally be the deciding factor whether somebody makes it in the free world or not. You can be that deciding person if to help somebody change. Albeit someone can't make complete changes without wanting to change for themselves and making that inner change, but that inspiration can make them want to. Someone, especially if you're influential in their life, and you may not even know how much of an influence or impact you have in someone's life. When someone's incarcerated, especially at an extended time, I don't care if you ain't talked to them in 10 years, write them a letter. They would love to hear from you, and I promise you're going to get much respect. Even if y'all didn't get along when they got incarcerated, you're going to get some respect from 99% of the people because you're forgotten when you're incarcerated. You're forgotten by your most dear loved ones. They don't give a damn about you. They don't write you. They don't email you. They don't accept your calls. So when someone does, it means the world. God bless everybody. Excuse the cough and the voice stuff. Still under the weather. Please, again, like, subscribe. Be watching soon. My little bud Dev. We got his channel going. We need subscribers over there. But he is wanting to start a summer job. He's 13. He'll be 14 here really soon. He's wanting to mow lawns for this summer and have something. So, and he needs some stuff for his lawnmower. So I'm going to be getting a parts list probably today and starting a fundraiser for that. So please be looking for that. Help if you can. Much as I hate asking, please donate to the ministries so we can help further all the good things that we do. I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. You are amazing. This YouTube journey has been just very humbling, very, very humbling. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos, supports me and my channel and my ministries and the things that I do. Just remember, it's not for me. I do it for the Lord, and I do it to help change lives. Like Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see in the world. It's ever more important today. I'm Kev, and I'm out.